So today we are shooting Kristen Hansen's first day of shooting for her show, for Bizcastr. And that's Kristen Hansen right there, in case you guys didn't know. This is the Bizcastr behind the scenes video.
When we spoke to her about doing a show and she offered her space up for us to do our launch party at her space, it was even better because I couldn't think of a more perfect place. The space was great. She's located in Tribeca, kind of like the heart of the city, next to City Hall. A lot of traffic, a lot of people, and she was great.
We shot around her studio and an event that was happening in her space that night. We had gone in prepared to tackle a bunch of different things. We were going to film Kristen setting up a competition with the students in her jewelry school, and then we were going to shoot any other craziness that would happen related to the event itself, clean up, and all of that, and that was kind of the plan.
The only obstacle was getting all the stuff on the subway, pretty much. Just getting there was a bit of a challenge, but it was raining that day. There was only three of us carrying equipment, so that was a bit of a challenge. But when we got there, everything went smoothly.
We had 2 cameras, and that would seem more than enough, but the jewelry store is upstairs. Then there is a floor where they're preparing everything, 1 level down, and then there's the students who are all the way on the bottom floor. So even though we split up, I always felt like there was a possibility we were missing something, that one or the other of us wasn't where we should be to catch something happening.
The camera people were having trouble because they were just basically doing handheld camera work the whole day. And we would take breaks, we tried to take a break at least every couple hours, like a good 10-minute break, and we took like a nice lunch break. So we definitely learned that by the next shoot we have to get straps for camera people.
So one of the problems, for me at least, was that the camera was so heavy. We did like a 12-hour shoot and we only got a break every couple hours, and it was only like a 10-minute break. And the way I hold the camera, it's up on your shoulder and you're bending backwards, and it's just exhausting. We didn't use tripods. So that was the only problem I personally felt I had. Even the other cameraman, John, he was having trouble too, and he does this all the time.
We got things we didn't expect to get. I still hope to get John, who teaches the class downstairs. We didn't get him on camera in a very living in oblivion moment. John gave us a great interview off camera, just sitting around waiting. And part of me said, oh my God, I wish we had a camera. And part of me was just happy to hear him open up so that we'll have stuff to ask him later.
Megan and JB, who are both working as story producer production on Kristen's show, they had a great time on set, and they got some really great footage.
All of our shoot days are about 12-hour days roughly, so we walk away with about 8 hours of footage. We spread out her 3 shooting days over the course of about 2.5 weeks. And it gave us plenty of time to review the footage we shot on that particular day, see what we liked, see what we didn't like.
I felt even Megan said we felt very productive. We felt like we got a ton of footage we can use because she's just hilarious, and it was really easy to put it all together.
I feel really good about it. I was pleasantly surprised the amount of story pieces we were able to capture and more insight into the characters of Kristen and her assistant Candace. and into the school and the relationship with the interns. You know, it was a good just learning experience day for us to kind of know more specifically what to capture on the other 2 days.
They said Kristen's great to work with, her people are great to work with, so we're excited.
It was our first shoot that we were just like, oh my gosh, like this is, you know, we had the businesses that were here and now we're up here in terms of the type of businesses that we're following.
My expectations for the Kristen Hansen show have been high, and everybody here is really excited about Kristen's show. As a Buddhist, I have no expectations.